Hi everyone, welcome back to Lily's Craft, or if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Tao, and today I'm going to be converting an Epson EcoTank ET-2760 into a sublimation printer. I am still planning to continue to use the Epson Workforce 7820, but I'm going to try to mainly use that one, at least for now, for anything that requires a larger print, anything that requires me printing on a 13 by 19. So if I could get away with printing on a 8.5 by 11, I'm gonna try to use the EcoTank for that. So let's get started. Let's start by opening it up and taking out the printer. The printer, charging cable, and the ink. So we have our black ink, the 2 bottles of black ink. We have our yellow, our magenta, and our cyan. Put that to the side. And we unpack it and remove all these tapes. So you're going to need the original ink that came with the printer. You're going to require sublimation ink. I'm still using the ink from INKXPRO. You're going to need something to put the original inks in. And some gloves so you don't get ink all over yourself. Okay, so we want to empty out the ink because we want to keep the bottles. It would just make it a lot easier when we're filling out the printer. Go ahead and open up the black. Empty it out. Okay, now that we empty out the bottles, you want to go ahead and wash them. So I'm just going to take them to the sink, rinse them off as well as I can, because we're going to be putting the sublimation ink into these just to make it easy to fill the tank. So I'll be right back. Okay, now that I have the bottles cleaned, what I did was run it under hot water, and that pretty much did the job. So I'm gonna put in our sublimation ink in the original bottles. So we close it tight. We don't want it to spill. So these are empty, so I don't need them anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw them out. But I'm definitely gonna be keeping the original bottles. Okay, and to fill up the tank, what we wanna do is lift this up, lift that cover over, and lift these tabs up. And we just place each color in there. We don't squeeze. You just let it go down by itself. And each color, the tab is a little different, so it won't let you put the wrong color inside, as long as you put the correct color in the bottle first. Black is done. Gonna go with the yellow next. Cool. Repeat with the magenta. Close this one up. And lastly, the cyan. All the colors have been filled. Put that down, close the cover. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump at the computer to download the software directly from the Epson site to do a test print. I'm gonna set up the printer. The software is currently installing. Go to the menu. So that's to fill the tank with ink and hold down the question mark for 3 seconds. Now it's starting to initialize to start. And it's initializing, so this could take up to 10 minutes. Okay, so the setup is now completed. I would say it probably took about 20 minutes for it to go through charging the toner, setting, initializing the toner or the ink with installation. Then you had to do some printing. I would definitely recommend that you put in some regular paper while you're doing the setup so you don't use up your sublimation paper. We went through about 5 different pages during the setup process. Well, now that that's done, let me jump on my computer so I could show you the printing settings that I'm going to be using, at least for now. I have my design up. I'm going to go to File, Print. Okay, I'm going to select the new printer, the ET-2760. We'll go to Print Settings. I'm going to change this to Landscape. I'm going to go with Premium Matte Paper and Quality High. Then more options. I'm going to go to Custom, Advanced, ICM, and don't forget to mirror your image. Hit OK. Okay, and let's hit Print. And hopefully we should be hearing something printing out soon. Okay, there it goes. So proceed, continue printing. And while that finishes printing, if you guys have any comments, anything you would like me to review, have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. If you like the content, please make sure to like and subscribe. Okay, you finished printing, and here we have our image. So thank you for sticking around. Like I said, have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Until next time.